Hello everyone, Ferb here, and welcome back to episode 7 of Factorio. We have a lot of stuff to get through today. Okay, so let's start off with in-between episode stuff. This furnace is now a steel furnace, because it can make steel faster. Obviously that means we're going to be running out of iron in this chest more. But I have a solution for that we're going to work on later. What else do we have? I've got some heavy armor here. I also got rid of my pistol, replaced it with another submachine gun. So, if normal guys just come and attack the base, I can shoot them down. However, if I go and attack a base, I can hit Q, switch over to my other weapon, and destroy them. So that's that. Heavy armor, by the way, has those resistances. I don't quite know how it all works, but it should be able to protect me a little bit better from enemy attacks, or when I'm attacking enemies. Okay. Also, our tank of lubricant is full, and heavy oil is starting to fill up, so that's not a great thing because it's going to fill up pretty fast. Light oil is also filling up pretty fast, and petroleum, like I said before, is probably going to stay like this, but it's low. Yeah, petroleum's low, which is still happening because we are producing sulfur to produce more sulfuric acid, which is currently filling up the tank. It's going to take a while, though. So anyway, that is pretty much where we're at. Actually, up here also, I added 2 more boilers because this thing was super not great. So, how do I want to do this? This stuff is kind of getting, like, it's going to be gone. I'll show you guys what we're planning to do. So, first off, completely kill all power to the entire base. Okay, power to the base is now off. But don't worry, because we're going to bring it back. It's just going to take a minute. So, down here is where I want to set up the new power gen area. I want to move it over a bit, so I'm moving it over here. Okay, so we're going to bring pipes up from here. Now, how exactly am I going to want to do this? Probably the same way as before. Except now it'll be over here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we have steam engines set up now. We just need to run power, and we need to get fuel in here. Okay, first off, let's start hooking stuff up, because it's getting night. It's getting dark out. That's never a good thing. So let's get this stuff started up. We are switching over to solid fuel because it's more sustainable than coal, and it can be used a lot better. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so those are filled up, and now it's time to get some power out of this stuff. There we go. And there we go. Power should be back up. There we go. Okay. So now that we've got power back up to the whole base, everything's running, we now want to automate solid fuel coming in here. Pretty simple stuff we've done before, but we're going to do it again. And that. There we go. We now have solid fuel being sent over here. Those are already out, as you can see. Surprisingly, the ones up here aren't, but whatever. Actually, I think these ones work harder because they have to convert the water from being 15 degrees to, like, whatever these ones use. It increments up, so I guess these do the most work, and the other ones do less work. However, this looks like it's working. Great. We have solid fuel automated going to our systems. So, obviously, I want to switch from using coal to using solid fuel, so we're going to start doing that. However, we still have to keep a coal line going over here for the system right there. So, that has to stay. You can probably run off of coal. Yeah, I'll leave you running off of coal because it's convenient. However, we might switch you to solid fuel later also. Okay. So obviously this isn't going to get used up at all, so I'm going to get rid of it. So, what we are going to want to do is rerun this in a way that will work to bring solid fuel to all the different parts of our base. So this area over here doesn't really use any, so it wouldn't make sense to go there. So what I'm thinking we do is we bring a line up here and branch off to those two. And then somehow bring a line maybe across here and down, or something along those lines. Because I want to redo this whole area anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to run in that general direction. Cool, okay. This should be everything that requires solid fuel set up now. Power plant, stone production, copper production, iron production. Yeah, I think that's it. And steel production should technically be getting... There might be a way I could do this actually. Here, let's try something. Remove that. Grab a long-handed inserter. I'm gonna place that there. No, not like that. There we go. Okay, and then what the heck? Ooh. There we go. That works. Okay, cool. That works, I believe. So if this runs out of coal, there we go. So now we have all of our systems that can use solid fuel hooked up to solid fuel. Okay. And also our power plant is expandable, which is good. We can throw more steam engines up, and we can throw more boilers down, which we do want to do because these steam engines are capping out every once in a while. There we go. Now you're all running at full available performance, and you're doing great. Okay guys, it's morning, so it's time to start disassembling this. Iron production is going off the grid. We'll be back though in a bit, so don't worry. Okay, let's get this set up. Okay guys, so as it's getting dark out here, as you can see, we have 4 mining drills here. All of the ore that comes off of these is going to go up these conveyor belts and onto this first bottom sort of layer of the conveyor belt. Nothing will be on the top here. and solid fuel will come onto the top layer here, but not onto the bottom layer. So that's sort of how this system works. It's going to head over to the steel furnaces, which are going to pick up both solid fuel and ore from this one conveyor belt here. It's going to throw it into the steel furnace, it's going to get cooked, and then it's going to come out over here and head up the same way as before. So let's see if this works. So if I do this, it should connect to power and everything should fire up. There we go. Okay, so things do appear to be working. Ore is not quite coming in fast enough to require all of these furnaces, so I might add another drill here to make use of all of these furnaces. And there we go. Okay, let's see if all of the mining drills are going to be working now. I mean, not mining drills, furnaces. They will because of that short burst, but it looks like, yes. Okay, it looks like they are now all being used pretty much constantly. Except for that fourth one. It's sort of flickering, but whatever. It's basically being used constantly. And we are getting a lot of iron. That is what I like to see. So this should help us fill up our iron chests back to full storage. Okay. Good. Okay. I'm not doing the whole crazy production facility for copper, because copper isn't used as much as iron. It's still used, like, that's why we got a chest full of it, but it's definitely not used as much as iron. So that's why I'm just going to leave that as it is. But that looks like it's doing good, so looks like we are doing something else now. Okay, so to start off what I want to do, let's get another conveyor belt loop going over here. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, so we got another conveyor belt loop going, so that pretty much, I'm trying to tell you guys, we are going to get working on the science pack number 3. This one is a little bit more difficult to do. Like, it's kind of okay in some sense, because it's not super complicated to make. We just have to get, well, I mean, it kind of is. You have to get an advanced circuit and a smart inserter. But other than that, we've already got batteries and steel ready to go. That is why this steel needs to pretty much be going. I'm actually going to just completely remove that. Just fill this whole chest up with steel. Takes a while. If need be, I might create a production facility just to produce steel, but I don't know if I will need to, although I could probably do it. Because it is really not it's not anymore just like the backlog when it comes to iron. Like, it's not that we're low on iron anymore, that's definitely not the case anymore. However, it does take a while to process through the steel furnace. And basically what I want to get is I want to get advanced oil processing, which allows for this version of advanced oil processing. So it's going to require crude oil and water, unlike the original, which just required crude oil. But with crude oil and water, we can increase the amount of petroleum we get and decrease the amount of other things that we get. So that is what I want to get. It's going to take a little bit of time to get, though. Because we have to get the whole thing, the whole facility produced. And get this going. So, let's start off with advanced circuits. Plastic bars, copper cable, and electronic circuits. Okay, we already have electronic circuits right here. So let's get some stuff. I need some iron. Good thing we got a lot of it now. Okay, so we've got electronic circuits here. We've got copper cable here. So maybe actually, let's go up from here. Up from here. And let's place... Okay, what else do I need? And plastic. Okay. Plastic's down there. It's gonna be hard to get to. That's actually gonna be pretty hard to get. Okay, let's actually look at that. How do I want to run plastic up there? Actually, I can run it right along here. Yeah, okay. I can actually do that kind of easily. So let's get that set up. There we go. Okay. So plastic is coming up this way. Let's grab a... We are going to need more iron. Okay, I'm just going to grab a bunch of iron. There we go. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a assembling machine version 2. And we're going to place that right over here once it's done being crafted. And then you are going to be set to make advanced circuits. So that's circuits, plastic, copper cable. Cool. Okay, so now you just need power. Okay, power is good. We are now running. So obviously this thing goes pretty slow. It's got a craft time of 8, which I believe our hand has... So, the machine itself has a craft time of 0.75, craft speed, sorry. I believe our hand has a craft speed of 1. I think, yeah. So, this thing is actually slower than crafting by hand, so it takes 25% longer to craft. So it would be about 10 seconds. Yeah. So 10 seconds to craft each advanced circuit. So it's quite a bit of time, but it can be improved later, obviously. What else do we need to craft? We need batteries. Okay, let's worry about the smart inserter then. Smart inserters are here. They require an electronic circuit and a fast inserter. Fast inserters require electronic circuits and iron plates. Do we have electronic? No, we don't have fast inserters yet. Okay, we might have to take steel down here, back across, and sort of run it with the plastic along that way. Or if we go out up there and through here. Okay, I think I kind of have an idea for how we'll run steel, but I won't worry about it for now. Okay, copper cable, there we go. Okay, so now it's you that's bottlenecking the system. Okay, and then it will be you that's bottlenecking the system. There we go. So now that should be pretty good. Cool. Okay, so if we throw this here, set this to make fast inserters, cool, and then apply power. Okay, so then fast inserters to make smart inserters requires electronic circuits and a fast inserter. Okay. That can be achieved probably. Okay, let's get a smart inserter. Because this can be a way to demonstrate what the smart inserter actually does. It's kind of useful, but I don't use it a whole lot. So if I place it here, open it up, you can filter it, and you also have conditions here. I don't really know how they work, because when I was interested in them, there wasn't much documentation on them, but we might look into it later in the season. Anyway, you'll see every single item in the game is here that you can look at. So, we are going to want to get electronic circuits. So we're going to want to go there, and we're going to go electronic circuits, and it is going to act as a fast inserter with a filter. That's basically what it does, and it works pretty well. So that is going to go here, and you are going to make smart inserters, and you need power. Okay, smart inserters done, electronic advanced circuits done. Let's bring batteries up here. Okay guys, so the way this is set up, batteries are going to come up on the bottom of this conveyor belt all the way up here. It's going to get combined with smart inserters on the top layer. Advanced circuits are going to be thrown into the machine too. Okay, we are out of iron again. How full is this chest getting? It's getting there, okay. So the assembling machine. Go there. Power. Here. Let's grab an inserter from here to there. You need to be set. Science Pack 3. There we go. And you, I'm gonna go there. Now there's just one last ingredient that needs to be taken care of. Before this thing can start. And that is steel. So let's get the steel over there. And let's take our steel and place it onto that conveyor belt. And then it will be transported along with the other materials up here. Actually, it's not here that I need it. Right. It's here that I need it. Crap. Cool. Okay, we have steel going. We have Science Pack 3s being produced. Now, in order to fill up to 400 like these were, it's going to take a while. Now, I do want to keep an eye on the levels of things. If electronic circuits aren't being produced fast enough, that could be a problem. It looks like they are currently, because of how slow this thing here, no, not this thing, this thing is. How much does it take? 12, so yeah, it takes quite a while to produce these Science Pack 3s. We can increase the speed, though, at the cost of power. Which I don't know if we're in any right to do right now. But we might. I don't know how it's going to act if all of these are using these systems. Because right now, it can keep up with the electronic circuit production, currently. But what if we go and we started researching what needs to be researched? Advanced oil processing, but I need to wait for that. What else? What else? Let's start doing solar energy. Let's research that. Cool. Okay, so it's time to see if the system will perform or if it will screw up. And start using materials. Then we will know if it is gonna work or if it won't. And if it won't, then we're kind of screwed, but there might be a workaround. Also, I have a lot of electronic circuits. So for now, I'm just gonna throw them in here. Cool. Although it looks like we're doing good, so I'll leave the system alone for now. So guys, we are getting Science Pack 3s, and I think that's a win right there. Also, we do have speed modules here. They're going to increase the energy quite a bit. We can craft them, because we researched them a while ago. So I'm going to craft one. It takes a while to craft, by the way. Just something to note. Let's head up to the assembling machine. Let's throw in a speed module. There we go, that looks like it's starting to go a little bit better. Performance is kind of getting close. So I'm probably going to increase power. And in terms of solid fuel, we are doing good, right? Yes, we are. Cool. Petroleum is still at an all-time 0. However, we might... What are we at? What are we at in terms of sulfur? We're still producing sulfur. Kind of. No, we aren't. Oh, are we out of... Are we out of petroleum? Okay. So, we have a lot of heavy oil in here that can be converted. I don't want to waste all this oil. Okay, you know what? We're just going to place down another storage tank for now. We'll clear these out once we get the ability to, like, turn heavy oil into light oil and light oil into petroleum. There we go. Looks like we're doing better now. I don't know. This system here might not be able to keep up with all the steam generators. But we might be good. I don't know. We might need to have a whole nother power plant, because we're using quite a bit of power right now. But that's still getting pretty high up there, so we're not in the clear yet when it comes to power, especially since not everything is running. Quite a bit of it is running, though. Like, what are we at right now? 3 point... Yeah, we have quite a lot megawatts going. It's getting up to about 3.6, I think I saw at the max. 3.7. Yeah. Cool. There we go. Solar panels are researched. Okay. So, solar panels. Cool. So, we can create a fully fledged power system with solar panels, which we might do at some point, but for now, they're just going to be sitting there. I don't know if I'm even going to use them right now, but we can at some point. Although I kind of want to work on protecting the base right now more than I want to work on other stuff. So, I think that's what we're going to do next episode. Is work on putting some walls up around the base and protecting it and probably heading out this way a bit. Also, let's see the bases. We have quite a few bases around us. They're farther out right now. Like, you would have to go out pretty far, but it's good to note that they are out there. So, from what I can tell, those alien orbs that you get, alien artifact, it looks like you get them from defeating the individual, like, homes of the bosses, but I'm still not quite sure how it works. It's really confused. I need to look it up, really. Like, I do, but we're safe, pretty much. I might want to go and attack this base at some point. I just don't know if I'm fully equipped yet in order to attack that base, because that base has 3 homes, so it's going to be harder to attack than the one up here that had 1 home, and that was still difficult to attack. But whatever, we're good here. We got our gun turrets, we got our laser turret. Yeah. So, recap of what we did this episode. Switched everything that can use solid fuel over to solid fuel. Only thing coal is used for is as a catalyst for plastic. No, not catalyst. Catalysts don't get used up. I don't know. Anyway, it uses coal. We are still producing petroleum gas. Looks like we're producing it fast enough. Yes. Cool. Sulfuric acid has filled up finally. Took forever, but it's filled up. We are producing Science Pack 3 at a pretty good rate. I mean, it's slow. It's definitely slow, but that's because stuff is slow. So I think actually what we're going to do to end off the episode is let's increase lab efficiency. So that's going to give a laboratory speed bonus. No, that's not what I want. What am I saying? You know what? Let's end off the episode by getting some stone walls. And that's how we'll end off the episode. There we go. Stone walls researched. And we're going to want gates later. Well, we're definitely going to want gates, but do I want to get them now? Yeah, let's start researching them now. Get them ready for later. Anyway, so that is all I've got for this episode, guys. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss uploads. So, we'll be back next episode. From some Delta 1, signing off. See you guys in the next video. Oh, there's zombies in it. There's zombies in the bus!
What time did this part?